Hi there, this is the Blue Moon number 4 trap in the Milner Barry of the French. It's just a sideline from the previous Blue Moon 3 in a variation begging to be explored. It's quite long, so we will quickly run over the moves which have already been covered in detail. We have e4, e6 the French, d4, d5 and e5 the advanced variation. c5 hitting at the base of the white pawn chain, c3 covers, queen b6 or knight c6 followed by knight f3 and now knight c6. Bishop d3, that pawn on d4 is taboo, but after takes, takes and bishop d7, black is planning on capturing d4. White allows it with the Milner Barry gambit, so black accepts knight takes and queen takes. Knight c3 offers up another pawn, which black here takes. Rook e1, queen retreats to d6, allowing knight to b5. We've explored bishop takes b5, but in this variation, queen b8. Queen f3, strengthening f4 for the bishop, and hitting the pawn on d5 because e6 is pinned. Bishop d6 offering offensive lines to black, and here white continues with queen takes d5. This has all been seen in the previous variation. Black continues, bishop takes on h2 check, king h1 and now a6 hitting the knight. We saw the move queen g5, again part of this last variation, hitting g7 and supporting the pawn advance g3, which will hem in black's bishop. After g6 and g3, black here tried h6, and the black queen sidled back over next to the knight on b5. And it was at this point we didn't explore the variation of capturing the knight on b5, either immediately or after the bishop sacrifices itself for the pawn on g3. So let's just see what happens if a takes b5 immediately. White has a splendid win with the move rook takes on e6. If the king moves to d8, then queen f8 is certainly winning. So why not capture that rook on e6? Well, if black was to capture with f takes on e6, then bishop takes on g6 check, king d8, queen f8, pretty much forcing king c7 and allowing bishop f4, totally winning for white. And if after rook takes on e6, black captures with the bishop, then b5 can be taken by the bishop, bishop takes b5, and after, for example, king d8, white can bring the rook into the game by sacrificing the bishop with bishop g5, followed by rook d1, totally winning for white. And if after bishop b5, the bishop withdraws to d7, bishop takes, king takes, then bishop's coming to f4, hitting the queen and bringing the rook into the game from a1 to d1. So going back, after queen to c5, if black first chooses to take on g3, we've got bishop takes on g3, pawn takes on g3, and now taking on a takes b5, the knight, then white can have time on the queen with bishop f4, queen a7, and now rook e6 again, the same idea. Since after, we'll look at this variation, f takes on e6, bishop takes g6, king d8 and queen f8, and it's all over. So this has been the Blue Moon number 4 trap in the Milner Barry of the French. Hope you found it useful and thank you for watching. Bye bye.